Okay, I made it to our destination, and I got a bunch of energy along the way. Nothing else crazy happened. I just grabbed energy and then fled from the zones. This area, we need to be on the lookout for...
Give us the rundown, Francis.
Some gatherables.
Me?
The electrical grid is your department.
You know the plan as well as I do.
So you'd rather trust me than have to speak up for yourself? Guess you're on your own, driver.
Good luck. Okay, fine.
The regular anchors aren't enough to overcharge the arc device to the level we need. But there's an old anomaly barricade we can piggyback onto. It's archaic technology, an early attempt to stop anomalies from drifting out into the wider Olympic Peninsula. It worked for some time.
Until it didn't.
But long enough to get the old wall built.
The barricade's in bad shape, but what's a little rampant voltage leakage? Not like the ghosts and goblins of the Deep Zone will mind. And if they do, all the better for Francis. Huh?
Appreciate the olive branch, Auntie, but boy, do you have a lot to learn about the paranormal. I'd be happy to give you a primer after all this is over.
Hard pass. I'm far too old for that.
I feel like it's not...
a current along the barricade, in the same way you did it crossing the old wall. Every connection point needs to be induced within a limited time.
Okay.
Electrify the entire barricade, and we'll have all the power we need.
So it's a similar setup to when we did those little mini races to connect everything up, it seems. You can see some of these things along the outside path. Those little race markers. I feel like she doesn't want to hear about that stuff because she... Oh, wait, are these things? What are these? Nothing. Okay, I do need gas. I feel like she doesn't want to hear that stuff because she's either afraid of the answer related to her husband, or she already knows about how to, like, talk to the dead and stuff like that. Do I have... Okay, I have a little bit of fuel in there. Okay, let's be on the lookout for a couple things. We need to look for a tanker, which would be nice. A gas station, which would be sweet. What else do we have on here? Nothing. We have a charging station, but that's less important for me. If we see some, like, well put together vehicles on the way, we'll get some gas too. But I feel like once we tag this, then we're going to be racing through those sections.
You're near the barricade's operating station.
Can you get in there and look around? We need something that'll give us the lay of the land.
Yeah, I can consider that. I did one of these trades at a place along the way, actually. But I will try this here, too. Okay, sweet. Let's drop this. Link the gates, but we want to go in for the scan first. Scan barricade map in the operations tower. Sure we will. Else juicy up here? I'm ready to scrap. Okay, scan barricade map in the operations tower. There we go. This map found at the top of an observation tower gives a detailed layout of the anomaly barricade
map
relay
to your arc
points.
device. By my calculations, if you electrify all 8 posts, you'll have all the power you need.
Okay. Well,
Oppie, does that seem right?
Does it seem right to you?
I think so. Yeah, I ran the numbers a few times, and
Then get to it, driver.
guys, I'm the one doing this. Are you kidding? The lack of confidence is something. Yeah, okay. So it is just this whole outer perimeter. It's just the whole thing. Wait. Oh man. Am I gonna run out of gas? I hope not. I'd love to admire all the cool shit around this, but I can't. Battery should be fine as long as I don't use any, like... I don't have to use my lights or anything. Block that. Sweet.
All right, it's working.
Might have been a tanker. That's gonna have to be a later problem. Really? I get that? Sure. Try it. How come that one behind me isn't green? Does it only go green when I hit the next one?
You're making good time.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
does. Smack my bobblehead a few times. No big deal. Oh god.
Looking good, driver.
Bit of a tight U-turn up here. Too bad, actually. We have 3 off-road tires right now and 1 all-terrain.
Few more to go.
We do want to go all-terrains, I think. Even just for the durability. On the way here, I did get a blowout on one, so I had to go summer tire for a bit, but then I eventually found a replacement. A big truck. Fuel-wise, we're going to be totally fine. I want to get that fuel reservoir on top. What I actually should do is store, either make some extra gas canisters and just fill them, because we have all the extra storage up top, or store the gas converter thing up top. Just plop that on there when we need it.
Okay.
Where am I going now? Am I just linking back to the original? Thinking yes. Create a big circular charge. Light the whole place up. Left headlight looking a little rough, but it's not. might have figured out the junction thing too. I think I'd probably have to try going to the next highway junction. So it's really only beneficial when there's multiple highway junctions along the highway. Is what I'm thinking. Nice.
We're charged. Arc device readings at 4.2 gigajoules and holding steady.
Good, then we're all set. The arc device is ready to go. It'll hold that charge for as long as we need it.
Okay. So I need to... Oh, it's opening for me already.
Pedal to the metal, driver. Storm's coming.
Sweet. I'm gonna go direct. Or am I? Hold on. Can I? I really hope so. I'm committed now. Not the greatest start. Oh. Like a glove. Oh yeah, we're fine. Easy peasy. I kind of want to wait and see if something would pop up around us. You know, sometimes that happens. Let's let this inner zone close all the way, and let's just see what happens here. Sometimes little random bits and bobs show up, but I've never been able to actually see what they do. Nothing's happening. I'm out. So here's the thing. If I was showing you everything up till that point that I did, this would have been an hour. Just to kind of get through there and scan it. So I'm trying to be a little bit more respectful of your time at this point in the game.
Nice work out there.
Where I'm just running through sections.
A lot. Take your time and gear up. No telling what that remnant's going to unleash.
End of the road. Oh, okay. I had a feeling that we're actually very close to the end once we hit the deep zone, of course. Oh, I don't even have to pull this out to do it.
Hey, driver.
How sweet is that?
I sent you something, if you don't mind taking a look.
Okay, I will. In memoriam. Oh no, it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad. This woman, she doesn't know what she created, but whoever does, we can't control how her inventions are used. Oh.
Tobias's favorite cryptid of them all. If it's not too much to ask, if you could put it on your dashboard, so Tobias can come along for the ride.
You got it, buddy.
Wherever you're going. But don't feel obligated by any means.
No, for sure. I'm putting it on here. Let's go potato cup. We've got a whole bunch of new stuff. Let's go castle here. In memoriam. Let's add that. Oh, that's sad, man. So there have been a couple of comments, and this is something I've been kind of thinking about as well. It seems like they were together more than just buddies. Definitely want to do some repairs, but I want to check this too. So, I wonder if I can get to there. Marsh eggs I'm really far behind on, so maybe not. Like at this point, I'm not sure what the best things would be. Unless we're just trying to complete everything, but we're not. That option to switch my stuff too, where I was having to remove stuff, and then put it on. For some reason, my options were reset, perhaps. Like a game update or something happened. Not sure. Huh. It's been so long since we've went and blasted plasma that I don't even have any of this in the garage. That's crazy. Okay. That's good there. This is all extras. I do have a pearl here. My headlights, I don't know why I have these in here, but I do. I'll throw them in for repairs. Okay, sweet. Let's switch some of the tires. Do a little repairio, and then we're gonna peace out of here, I think. I kinda did that wrong. Okay, probably not a whole lot I can do in here. Let's transfer everything. What am I carrying? Thank you. Okay, repair putty can go up top. These can go in there. All right, what's available? Investigator module, parts lockers. Upgrade for the Tinker Station reports back to which elements of a diagnosis are correct. A new chip also adds the ability to spend anchor energy to scan car for abnormalities. Try it. I don't suppose I can make a torch. Didn't get any marsh eggs. Okay. So, installed investigator module. Investigate. 0.5 out of 0.5. Sure. Hints found. Car headlights. Headlights. Let's say toggles. Maybe that's what's happening when I shift toggle. Is that what's happening there? 1 out of 4 correct. So headlights was correct. Switches off when I do this. Yes. Oh, yeah, and I should have known. Okay. So is it maybe when I'm just getting into the car? No. Nothing to do with the front left door. Maybe something to do with the car? No. Battery related? Look, I got something with my dome light, my steering wheel. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. So that's gonna have to wait. So I need to get way up here, hey? So what I think I can do is I can take this junction because it's connected to this one when we're out there. And so then I only have to go here and here and here. So that seems like that's what we'll do. No more regular energy. It's power grip tires. Sure, let's whip those up. This might be our last time back here. So let's just build anything that I can. Armored door. Olympium door. And Olympium bumper. That I definitely will not be able to make. But I might be able to get our tires. All terrain. I need carbon fiber. I need tree candy. Okay. Circuit boards. So I could try the power grip stuff. Let's just take a look here. Could limb technology supplement the conventional wheel by boosting grip and intelligently analyzing traction and friction? Let's go all out. If I can make enough. Sweet. That can just stay there. Oh, they light up? Hell yeah, worth it. Just for that alone. Thing is, I would love to upgrade my engine again, but I don't know if it's like going to farm all this stuff. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. I do need to do some repairs, and I wish I could get a torch, but I can't. So, repair putty it is. Repair putty till the end, basically. And I'm assuming this is the end based on the title of the quest, and of course it's well related, which she's been talking about forever. So I will take you along for the highway ride. Because you never know, they might talk to us or something else might come up. Oh, this one's cracked. Okay, I do have sealing kits and stuff, though. Okay. What piece did I not hit? Ah, this one. I'll hit it. Nope, I missed something else. It's just that I didn't get them all the way to the top. Okay, sweet. So I've got the hydro generator over here. I've got the lightning rod over here. Let me get the fuel synthesizer as well, like we talked about. Whoops. Did not mean to take these. Did mean to take those. I'm just curious to how much I can stack in there. Okay. Okay. And then, I think we'll peace out. Like, what is going on here? That's crazy. I don't understand why they would give us that much stuff. thanks. Okay, tools-wise, I still have a plasma scrapper up here, so that's fine. We've got a backup. Flashlight's good. Oh, my bioflare ran out there. Not that I really need that, to be honest. Okay. Oh, right. Let's put the gas reservoir. Oh, I built one of these, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Oh no, this is the resource scanner. Equip or install something in every possible slot on the car. Yeah. Gas reservoir. So you go where? Yeah, roof racks. Seeing as how that's more important, I'm gonna take that instead of the resource radar. Okay, sweet. Let's go. This is exciting. This could be cool. Look at this little new bobblehead. I thought there would be like an achievement or something for like knocking your bobblehead a bunch of times. I've done it a lot and it's not happened. So look, if I go here, yeah, there we go. That's how it works. Jeez. Maybe look at the road, dude. Nuts. We're going to be taking a pretty direct path here. I don't see a reason to stop for anything. If this turns out not to be the last mission, then cool, yeah, no problem. We'll go again and we'll collect, but... So I assume that after I take this little highway jaunt, I will simply be at that second junction. I assume. Okay. So I don't I don't know if I'm still taking two highways. I don't know what the point is of that upgrade. I'll talk about some of my thoughts when we finish, whether that's this episode or whenever that is, but one of the things that I think they could improve upon, I think I have enough thermosap too, I don't need those anymore, is just being able to get places a little bit quicker. I don't mean like engine speed wise. I mean like, give me the choice of, do I want to be driving through all of these zones again? Or is it like, you know, I get it that it's kind of like, well, the further out you go from the garage, the more dangerous it should be and the more prepared you need to be, because you could run low on fuel. You could run out of battery. Like, there's a bunch of different things like that. But then I also feel after, like, you know, 20 or 30 hours, it's like, give us the flexibility to jump some stuff. Like, that's what I interpreted the junction thing as, was I would just kind of be able to teleport to that spot, right? But that is not the case. Maybe my wiper's getting stuck as a quirk, but like, what? I haven't been able to correlate when they get stuck with something I'm doing or something the car is doing, you know? Okay, so this is mid-zone. Puncture probability, ooh. Okay, so we're gonna grab some of these things that are very close to the side of the road. But I don't care if we get all of them, because again, it's the actual materials that are a limiting factor for some of these things. And there's a pretty good chance that this is our last ride. Grabbing these might not be a bad idea, just in case we need to, like, get a quick evac or something. I see them all. Okay. I'll go grab this furthest one. We'll get all three. It's hard for, you know, I even said, I'm like, I might not get them all. And then, of course, I'm like, gotta get them all. Please tell me I didn't. Yep, we did. Ceiling? I do have one, actually. A couple. Okay, we'll keep the car on the road the rest of the way. Hopefully have a zen little drive out of here. We've met our requirements to take a gateway if necessary, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I drive better with this little beast in front of me. Touch me. I'm actually glad I didn't install the turbo, because I think I would just get into way more trouble with it. Okay. Is that a quirk? Like... We did see in the quirks list, something about my steering wheel was one of the options that it showed us. Got here pretty quick, actually. Or at least, like, on those highway runs, like, let us, like, just skip us past that, you know? Skip us past the highways. Okay, so I drove from here to here, and then I drove to there. But it looked like... Interesting. Okay. We're gonna cruise through here as well. Probably won't get any energy. No major threats. We'll take a right here. I lied. Concussive blasts. Bypass car defenses and magnified explosions. Oh, sweet, guys. Sweet. Okay, so we're taking a hard right at that marker. What battery things do I have on me right now? Hydro, yeah, good. Probably just keep us shielded the whole way. Turn right at this. Just follow the road. Get my repulsors on. There's all these little guys. This must get a little bit nauseous to watch sometimes. Like when you're in control, it's a little different. Like some of those nasty tumbles that we've taken. Jinx anything, but I don't believe that we've blown up our car once, and I don't think we've died. No, we definitely haven't died. I don't think we blew up our car either. Pretty good. Okay, baby. Let's go. Down Copperhead Road. Okay, we're stable here, and we have nothing except for this well.
This is really it, huh? The end of the road. Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it. Francis,
Yeah?
thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner. These gamma readings, are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a massive fission reaction, or
A portal.
Atlantis.
Huh. Clue me in, guys. Bring me in. Bring me in.
If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once. All right, Driver, you're almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Okay, so
You are,
maybe this is
Driver.
not the end. Can we just take it in smoothly? Don't embarrass ourselves.
It's
Opening?
Whoa.
Godspeed, Driver.
Thank you. Shielding. Heal me. Let's see. Maybe I'm in heaven now. Whoa.
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Alan's here.
Did it work?
Am I in
the
heaven?
energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules?
Whoa.
What is this?
The future. I call it limb waves.
So
Coffee
she's
delivery.
been talking to him the whole time?
Is it that time already?
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, about by Christmas.
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Lem Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children, and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Isn't she like 80?
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
Unless I missed something and this is like a previous conversation that we're hearing somehow.
Tobias, the movers are here. Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
Yeah,
the
see?
evacuation orders.
I think this is
Evacuation
old
orders
stuff
can go
that
to
we're
hell.
hearing.
We leave and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, the ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me.
Tobias,
Stay here, with me.
You here to quote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of Arda's scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
Driver, do you read me?
Absolutely.
Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, You need to get back now.
Well, how am I going to do that?
Hey, look! The gang's back together!
Tobias?
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone with me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have. Hey, Oppie. Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his
That's cool.
advice
Okay,
yet.
so it is sort of like an afterlife, actually.
Driver, is that a gumbaroo on your dash? No, I'll be damned.
That's cool that he called that out.
Bye. Until next time.
Toodles.
Tobias!
Driver, if you could hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
Like, they don't mean actually turn around, I don't think. Whoa. Look at her. Look at her. Very cool. That's good. Very helpful. Give me a ramp or something.
Just a little longer. Hold steady, Francis.
Will do.
Keep those limb bases aligned. Not even a 0.001 deviation, you get me?
I'm trying.
I think my car might be trying to kill me. Probably should have stuck to the off-roads. Not sure how intelligent these
It's
are.
wobbling, hopping. Anything we can do to stabilize things on your side.
Can I actually...
Punching it as hard as I can.
Oh, yeah. Sign all. There we go. I'm just holding it down. Telling. Oh, that's draining me big time, dude. Take me.
Francis, hold tight.
I can't. The phase, it's de-syncing.
Driver, punch it. Go.
Yep, working on it. Return from the well with Tobias' favorite cryptid. Return from the well. It would take a run with at least 4 something. Okay, so what does it mean now?
You made it back, driver.
All in one piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car. You're free.
No way.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the Remnant's obsessions
Wormed into your head, but you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Oppie, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
you heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That's your theory.
So they are
was right.
communicating beyond the
And
grave.
Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now.
Huh.
You can do what you want from here.
Oh, thanks.
But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're
Well, I'm
not
pretty
alone.
sure you can.
You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner,
Damn.
signing off.
Oppie? Oppie! Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Oppie was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it's stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
Damn. Okay, interesting way to wrap things up like that. Man, obviously I loved most of this experience. This was really, really cool. The whole idea felt very Subnautica in nature, and I like that loop of go out there, explore, find things, don't know what to do with them, figure out what you need in order to unlock the next thing. Like, I really like that loop a lot. The amount of work that they put into all of the different anomalies, all the different status effects in the zone was like super creative and really, really cool ideas of enemies that I haven't seen a lot of in other games. I will say though, I feel like the enemies weren't that big of a threat. Like in the demo, I was getting ransacked like constantly by these things. But I guess like once you learn what they do, you just kind of avoid them, right? And there's not really any fighting minus those little things that maybe jump on your car and then you can scrap them and stuff. But yeah, like maybe there's some opportunity there to make that a little bit more of a threat. I was talking earlier about the navigation, and at first you're like, okay, I need to go from point A to point B. So you go there, it's a new thing, you explore it, you scavenge all the stuff. Like we were going into like literally every house, scrapping every car. We got so much stuff. And I would say about halfway in, we started to not need to do that anymore. And so you have to go through those earlier zones to reach the later zones. It just kind of slowed things down a bit. And I might be looking at that through the lens of somebody that's recording these and publishing them. So, you know, that's fair and everything. But I still feel like even if I was playing this just on my own, just getting to the zone that I want to get to, like a fast travel to get there, I don't see why that would be so bad. Like, I know that if I fast travel to a zone, maybe it costs something, right? Maybe it costs an energy or some energy or something. But I know I'm forgoing all of the zones along the way to get there. So that's maybe a little bit of a trade-off, right? But I think that would be a good trade-off because especially when they give you an objective to just get super far and you've got to go through like 5 or 6 junctions. It's like, okay, you know, I don't know that I needed to do that. That was probably my major gripe with it. I would also love to see, so the car customization was sweet. It was really cool, but once you started getting into the like LED panels and stuff, the accoutrement that come with those panels blocks all of your designs. So I think they should consider allowing you to hide that those are LED panels, but still give you the benefits so that you get a flat surface to work with, because that's when your car looked the best, right? Because those panels and doors that we ended with the radiation protection, I don't see any reason to take anything other than the radiation protection. The other ones offered like physical resistance. There's some like shock resistant stuff, but there wasn't really a reason to use those. I could see maybe physical because you do take a lot of damage when you're cruising through the trees and stuff like that. But you know, at the end of the day, I think the radiation was just by far the best. The driving did feel really good. That was cool. Some of the car abilities were really neat. Obviously, I wanted to get a turbo at one point, never ended up getting it, but obviously would have been fun, but probably wouldn't have changed a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. But the one thing I think that they absolutely nailed is like the story tie-in with the actual player of being obsessed with your car and your car kind of being obsessed with you. I feel like that was very cool. And I definitely felt that, right? Like I wanted my car to be in tip-top shape all the time, and like you had to take care of it, you had to baby it. I do like that there were some nice upgrades for your tools that made things a little bit more streamlined. I do feel like, again, you know, maybe 60% of the way through, getting easier access to a car repair station inside your base would be nice, so that it's just, you don't have to use that repair putty all the time. And those blow torches are like, yes, they're faster, but to get those resources, like we spent a lot of time gathering, right? We spent a ton of time gathering stuff, and it still didn't get us to the point where we had unlimited supplies, especially at the higher end of things. Like at the later levels, it just wasn't as necessary, I guess, because like maybe they should have some more kind of progression blockers. For example, they made at one point, like I think going into the mid zone or the deep zone, it was like you needed to have like better radiation protection or something, right? So it's like, okay, you're encouraging the player to do that. That being said, like, still fantastic. Still loved my overall experience. From a story perspective, I liked the 3 characters we were dealing with. The impact of losing, was it Francis? It didn't hit me like as much as I was maybe expecting it to. I was hoping that there would be a twist where we would meet these characters, and that would be incredible, right? Even right at the end, like I think that would be really cool, but it just didn't happen, and that's fine. It's like that's not the story they wanted to tell, and obviously there was a relationship between Francis and Tobias. Oh, was it Tobias that left? I can't remember now. I'm confused, but either way, their relationship was nice to see, and that was a cool little evolution. And Oppie's like kind of treating them both like ass, and then, you know, she starts to come around, but she's still a hard ass the whole time. Like, you know, I did like her character, but I think they could have done a little bit more, a little bit of a bigger like reveal. To be fair though, we did say, like, when we jumped that thing, we're like, oh, is this the afterlife? And well, sort of. Yeah, actually, sort of. They invented this limb technology that worked out to be a conduit between them and the dead, which was obviously pretty wild. But yeah, I think part of it was just like I just sort of wanted more, and that's my own problem. That's not something that they needed to do. That's just my own desire, you know. But yeah, I had a good time. I like the systems of like managing the car, switching out the parts, upgrading it was sick. Like it's a lot of cool stuff. We didn't touch every upgrade, obviously, but I don't think that hindered our experience anyway. I'd be curious to know what you guys thought of everything. So please let me know in the comments and I'll jump in there. I don't know when this video is going up, but yeah, we'll have some new series beginning soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So we'll talk again soon. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it, and have a great one. Bye for now.